life is hard. Life right now is beating my butt, and frankly, I don't appreciate it. I'm gonna do a little get ready with me while I tell you guys what's going on in my life because it's pretty hectic. Before I even start, I'm gonna wash my face and moisturize. I usually use this. This is collagen because I want to look young as possible. Use that and wash. Not even sure where to start. I took some notes of like a couple topics I want to talk about in this video. So I'm gonna start this by talking about my car. Y'all, it all started when I wanted to put coolant in my car because my car was doing that little coolant fluid symbol. So yeah, it had that, and then I was like, okay. And then I've been busy, so I've been avoiding doing that. And then I get a reduced fuel sign on my car. Keep in mind, I drive a Range Rover. What the freak? What is going on? So I was like, okay, now I really have to put coolant. So I try to pop the hood of my car. It doesn't open.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
That's an issue. I tried pulling the hatch harder. I ended up telling one of my friends, shout out to Jess and her man. They start pulling it. He takes the hood latch off and tries to pull the cable. Well, we both do. And then it still isn't budging. So I don't live near my job, so how am I going to get to work? So I'm freaking out on whatever. And then I told my car to a shop because I'm like, okay, we can't fix this today. And at first they're like, okay, we're going to charge you $80 to open the hatch and put coolant in there. I was like, okay. And they were like, we could do a diagnosis on your car, but that's gonna be more money. Do you want us to do that? And I was just like, no, stick to opening the hatch, putting the coolant. So that's what they end up doing. Either way, they made like a diagnosis apparently, which I had no clue about. And I was just like, so, okay, so what's wrong with my car? They said
the hood latch cable is broken. It needs to be replaced.
and then the actual cable is also broken, so that needs to be replaced as well. So can y'all do it? And they're like,
well, yeah, but we have to talk to a third party dealer so we can get the specific parts that your Range Rover needs.
and I told them to update me about my car, and they really didn't. So I had to call back. At first, the first guy that was looking at my car, he was genuinely nice, but then I had this guy who was acting very ignorant. I don't know if it's because I'm a girl, but something about mechanics knowing that I'm younger, a female, they thought like I didn't really know too much about cars.
He was like, oh, yeah, the third party dealer, he doesn't really know too much about your type of car, but he seems like he got it down.
So that was so like red flag for me. Like, what do you mean like the third party who's getting the parts for my car doesn't exactly know what part I need but is getting it? What? And then on top of that, he was like, it's gonna take 2 days for your car parts to ship here.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offense.
So what now? How much is this gonna cost? Why he trying to tell me it's gonna cost me
$1,600.
what? And then keep in mind, I still have to pay rent for this place. I still have to pay utilities for this place. I still have to pay my car payment for this place. I'm stressed. Now, I'm going to keep it 100% on this channel because at this point, I don't even care.
I was trying to be like one of those YouTubers, oh, their life is kind of like simple, like, stuff goes well for them.
Type of vibe, but at this point, I don't even care. I've been trying that for 2 years, nothing. So now I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. Not like I was not authentic beforehand, but I'm just gonna keep it more open. When bad things happen, I don't vlog. And as you guys can see from the last video that I posted, it's been a long time since I posted, and stuff keep piling up. And your girl is just stressed out. Okay, might as well just vlog about it. Maybe other people are experiencing the same thing. Tell me that, and I'm just like, Bumbleclat, I'm not going to do that because what the fuck? Y'all didn't even actually help me with my situation. All you guys did was pop the hood and tell me what's wrong. You can't even let me know like if you actually have a solution. So then I take my car and I take it to a different shop. Keep in mind this shop has a good reputation. It says it helps all cars.
Foreign and domestic.
My car's European, like it's a Range Rover, like usually it has European parts. So I'm like, okay, maybe this place can fix my problem.
Do I see my eyebrows?
Bitch, what am I talking about? Do y'all see my eyebrows? Why do they look like fucking shit? I'm gonna restart. It's probably because I don't know how to do two things at once. Get to a different place. This place claimed that they know how to fix all different types of cars. So I called 3 different places about how much would it cost to replace these things.
And they're like, oh yeah, well, we're not gonna give you an estimated price until we see the car.
Clearly, I can't drive my car, so I have to be really particular of where I'm bringing my car because, girl, I would have to tow it over and over again. I bring it to the shop that I was told that is like good with any type of car.
Foreign and domestic.
I go over there and they're like, yeah, I can't help you because this car is foreign. We work on busted ass cars.
So, sorry.
And I'm just like, okay, well, fuck me, right? It's like at that point I was starting to give up hope. I ain't gonna lie. Giving up on car shops. So instead I just brought it to the dealership, which honestly I should have done in the first place. So I bring it to the dealership and they're like, so we're not gonna be able to take a look at your car until Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yo, I leave Friday to go home and now I'm not even gonna have a car. Like, girl, and I don't even know if they can fix it, which is a whole other thing. That's the first tragic event of this whole video. And now I'm gonna talk to y'all about my actual apartment. So I've been living here for almost 2 months. The place where I work, they're supposed to give you money for you living outside of where you work, and they have not done that at all. So when I tell you right now I'm living paycheck to paycheck because I'm trying to be as financially smart about the situation as possible. So that's been stressing me out. Also, yesterday I didn't have water for the entire day, so I couldn't shower and I felt just freaking gross. And I don't know about y'all, but when I don't shower, I'm literally so irritated and mad. I do want to do a video of like a house tour, but I'm not going to do that till my man gets here. He's still working somewhere else. But basically, I was doing this training. It's like martial arts for my job. My job, if you do martial arts, it makes you just look better. It has more stuff under your resume, right? I started for a week and a half and I was supposed to test out. My bosses told me that we had people who were supposed to train for this one course, police course. Can't do it because one is hurt, the other one has to do something else.
Excuses.
I was like, so now I have to stop my martial arts training, which I've been working on getting hurt by, just so I can fill in a spot to do that. And now, the day before I'm supposed to fly out home, I'm gonna get
Pepper spray.
so my eyes are probably gonna be super inflamed. I was just like, okay, cool. So now I have to do that. And honestly, the way I feel about being pepper sprayed is like, I genuinely am so mortified. But the thing is, it's not like I can just be like, yeah, I don't want to get pepper sprayed. I'm not doing it. No, I have to do it. Like, in my type of training or my job to do it. And it's like, bro, I don't want to get pepper sprayed. Like, who sits down and is like, yeah, I'm down to get pepper sprayed? Like, that's just weird. You're weird if you think that way. So here I am panicking. So yeah, okay, car broke down. Now I gotta get pepper sprayed. Can't even test out of my martial arts. That's what, 3 homicides right there. Yeah, basically that's what's going on right now. And then I also wanted to talk about the fact that I'm not happy with how I look. Personally, me, very insecure about my body. I don't like to talk about my insecurities because I feel like once I do, people are just gonna either be like, girl, you have nothing to worry about. And my thing is like, I get that. Maybe I'm being like dramatic or whatever the case may be. Everyone has their own insecurities. So I don't like where I'm at. Like, a part of me wants to be muscle mommy, but the other side of me wants to be Pilates princess. Pilates princess just looks better. But my anatomy does not make me look like Pilates princess. It's okay to be that way. Goal for now, because I've been cutting, I want to bulk. I always have really bad habits of like counting my calories, seeing if I should eat certain things, and I like to work out. I just want to be more physically fit and I want to look physically fit. Just like to be fitter, look fitter, have like BBL allegations. Like, that would be so fun. Okay, so we talked about me getting pepper sprayed, having to drop my courses because of training, permanent situation not working out, me not having a car. Everything is difficult, right? I'm really good about hiding my emotions and how I feel. My man hates that I do that, but honestly, it's the only thing that's keeping me sane right now. Well, my man is my family, my direct family. For those who are in the same position as me. I don't know if it's just me or ever since I joined this organization, I've always had to reach out to my family first before they ever reached out to me. But then again, I can't complain because right now, well, I'm 19, living in my own space, paying my own bills, grocery shopping. I'm doing everything that I can do. And it doesn't seem like anything with the organization that I'm doing. And honestly, the reason why I hide all of this is because one, I don't want sympathy from anyone. And two, I know it's not going to get any easier from here. At this point in my life, I feel like a failure because everyone that's in the same organization that I am in is just doing better. And I really want to improve myself. But there's always something that's stopping me. Either I get hurt, either I have to change my source of training, my car breaks down, I don't have the energy to do certain stuff. But when I'm down and I don't have energy, I do it anyways because I know it's better for me. It's just I try to better myself, and then God is like,
broken car, apartment not working, courses change, you're not fixing yourself.
and I can't help but to feel like a freaking failure. And it's sad, but it's how I feel. At work, it's just I'm in my little corner, I'm by myself. I get no support or appreciation of what I do. And it's because I'm not shit. I'm not shit in the line of work that I'm in right now because I don't have the most experience. But I would like to be heard sometimes, and I do have some, I guess, supervisors that do check up on me, and for them I'm so very grateful. I wouldn't trade them for the world. But I feel like people are very inconsiderate of what people are going through. And yeah, maybe it is my fault that I'm not so open about what's going on in my life, but it's because I want to get treated like every other person there. I don't want to get treated like, oh, she's going through so much, so don't put anything on her plate. No, I want to show you guys that I can and I will succeed, rather, even with all these obstacles. But right now, life is just hard. All of this is just teaching me a lesson, I guess. I don't really know what I did. Not like I have any family or friends here like that can help me. Of course I have like one or two friends here that really just know everything about me, but they have their own lives too. I don't want to bother them with anything because it's not their job. I'm just gonna talk to you guys instead of talking to everybody else, to my tiny community here. If you're alone, just know that you should never feel lonely. There's always someone out there that's having it way worse, and I try to tell myself that, even though my life is slowly crumbling. But yeah, life's hard. So yeah, that's all the stuff that's going on in my life. I'm almost done getting ready. Sidetracking. I'm almost done getting ready. I don't know. At least I have a life, right? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to join my little community. For those who are already subscribed, thank you. I love y'all a lot. Thank you for listening to this video. It was like a rant, but I wanted to be more open and honest. Just to show you that life isn't always like what it may seem. Love y'all.
Ooh, it's something about